stop!
I'm trying to...
No! Get the f on the ground!
You're watching True Crime Justice, where every stop is dangerous and every chase is real. No scripts, just raw, relentless justice. An ordinary patrol, a parked car on private property, a deputy doing his job, and then in a matter of seconds, gunfire, a life lost, and a body cam that captured everything. This is the story of how a routine check turned into a life or death standoff in Berrien County, Michigan, and how one man's decision would change 2 lives forever. It's the morning of June 30th, 2025. Berrien County Sheriff's Deputy Cal Landon is on patrol. Like most days, he's checking on reports of trespassing and suspicious activity. Around 10:45 a.m., a call comes in. A vehicle is parked on private property near a wooded area leading to a park. Deputy Landon responds. As he approaches the vehicle, a man is seen sitting inside, accompanied by a woman in the passenger seat. The man is later identified as 48-year-old Joshua Coffey, a resident of South Bend, Indiana.
Oh. Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Coffey takes off, sprinting away from the vehicle. Deputy Landon immediately gives chase. The pursuit leads the deputy into a wooded park nearby. Coffey is fast, but Deputy Landon stays on him.
Ground now! Monsieur, hands now! No! Get the...
Deputy Landon, thinking he may need to detain the suspect without lethal force, draws his taser. He likely believes Coffey is unarmed, but as we'll soon see, that assumption nearly costs him his life. Suddenly, Coffey halts. He raises his hand slightly. From the outside, it looks like surrender. From his waistband, Coffey pulls a firearm. In one swift motion, he fires 2 shots. One of the bullets misses. The second grazes Deputy Landon. In that moment, while holding a taser, Landon has to act fast. Landon drops the taser, draws his service weapon, and fires multiple rounds back at Coffey. Seconds later, Coffey collapses, fatally wounded. The entire exchange, just a few seconds long. As the dust settles, Deputy Landon radios for backup. She finds Coffey on the ground. The gun, still in his hand, finger on the trigger. Paramedics rush to the scene, but it's too late. Coffey is pronounced dead.
He pulled a gun on me. He shot it towards me.
Okay. Go sit over there. Go sit over there.
Investigators recover the weapon, a semi-automatic pistol. No serial number visible at first glance, raising the question, was it stolen? Later reports confirm the gun was illegally owned. Coffey had a criminal history, including previous firearms violations and resisting law enforcement. As for Deputy Landon, he survives the incident with minor injuries and is placed on administrative leave following standard protocol in officer-involved shootings. Let's take a moment to break this down. Deputy Landon had less than 2 seconds to respond when Coffey fired. He was holding a taser, and still, he managed to transition to his service weapon under fire. Experts in law enforcement describe this as an example of survival instinct and training under pressure. Drawing under fire, especially when the suspect has the drop on you, is one of the most dangerous and difficult scenarios an officer can face. In many cases, this could have ended very differently. The bullet could have struck Landon directly. He could have been killed, but instead, he lived. And a man who chose violence over surrender did not. Sheriff's Office statement. We commend Deputy Landon for his courage, and we mourn the tragedy of a life lost in this encounter. But questions remain. Why did Coffey run? Why did he shoot? Was he planning something worse? Authorities are still investigating the firearm, tracing its origins, and interviewing those connected to Coffey. Until then, this incident serves as another reminder of how routine police work can turn violent in an instant.
What's your emergency?
Hi, my neighbors are yelling. I believe somebody broke into their home. There's a lot of things breaking, and you can hear a lot of loud bangs. They're like yelling pretty loud.
Start with the address, okay?
You just told me someone with a knife that broke into the window. Yeah, nobody has a weapon. I don't know what it is. Nobody has something in there. Hello? Yes?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah. There's a person, we can't see the dark. They broke into my friend's house. Nobody has something in his hand.
What does he have in his hand? What does he have in his hand?
Yes, sir. It looked like a knife.
A home invasion, a terrified victim, a man with a knife, and deputies forced to make a split-second decision that would end in gunfire. This is the story of a midnight horror in Linwood, California. A terrifying encounter that unfolded behind closed doors but was brought to light through the actions of brave deputies. Subscribe and hit the bell icon because today, we're diving into a harrowing case from June 2025. On June 9th, 2025, at around 12:32 a.m., deputies from the Century Sheriff's Station of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department were dispatched to a burglary in progress.
Which door is he at?
He was at this one, but I think he's walking towards the front.
Okay.
The LA County Sheriff's Department, if you're inside the house, okay, come out with your hands out now.
The call came from the 3300 block of Las Flores Boulevard in Linwood, a quiet residential neighborhood just south of downtown Los Angeles. But this wasn't your ordinary break-in. The 911 caller frantically reported that an unknown male suspect had broken into the home and was still inside the residence with someone else. When deputies arrived, they were met with the chilling news that the suspect had not fled the scene. He was still inside the house, and he wasn't alone.
If you're inside Flores Avenue Boulevard, come out with your hands out now.
Deputies quickly identified the suspect as 45-year-old Federico Rodriguez. Through a window, deputies spotted Rodriguez inside. What they saw shocked them. He appeared to be holding a pair of scissors, pacing inside a bedroom of the house. What deputies did next would be crucial in determining the outcome of the night. This wasn't a standoff from a distance. They were close enough to see the fear, the movement, and the weapon. They knew they had to act, and fast.
Screaming. He's grabbing her. Get in. Go. In. Go. Sheriff's Department!
With the victim potentially in grave danger, the deputies devised a tactical plan. Time was not on their side. They decided to break a bedroom window to gain access into the home. As the glass shattered, something horrifying happened. They heard it. Screams, terrified, piercing. And then they saw it. Rodriguez stabbing the victim. Without hesitation, deputies moved to the front of the house and made a forced entry through a door. Inside, in the narrow hallway of the home, deputies saw a scene straight out of a nightmare. Rodriguez was on his knees, hovering over the victim, knife in hand, and stabbing repeatedly. The victim lay helplessly on the floor, covered in blood. In that moment, deputies made a decision that no law enforcement officer ever takes lightly. A deputy-involved shooting occurred. Multiple rounds were fired. Rodriguez was hit. The stabbing stopped. The victim was finally safe. With the suspect neutralized, deputies rushed to the victim's side and began rendering immediate medical aid. Thanks for watching True Crime Justice. If you found this case compelling, like it, comment, and subscribe for more real cases, raw footage, expert breakdowns, and deep dives into the stories behind the sirens. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And remember, justice starts with truth, and sometimes that truth is caught in 1080p.
Hey! Hey!